Hello fellow grasshoppers. Today I thought I would change it up a little bit and show my front yard first. Go around and show you a little bit of it. This is the 18th of November 2018. We've already had several days of freezing temperature. You can see what my neighbors' yards all look like and how brown they are. But when you look at my yard, this Bermuda grass is still dark green. Just wanted to kind of show this, as I know after the way my backyard's been going, it looks like I really don't know what I'm doing, but I do. It takes a while sometimes, especially when there's no sunshine, to keep the grass growing. This area right here, at the beginning of this year, that's where a sheriff's patrol car sat at Halloween and burnt my yard. It's awfully nice of him. But anyway, this whole area right here was nothing but dirt at the beginning of the year. You can see it has filled in nicely. Do have a little bit of annual rye that I've had to put out here to hold it until springtime. And down this way is was the worst part of the yard. I didn't do a whole lot with it this year. I was working on the front, but do have some annual rye there to hold it. Have some mixed in here with this Dallas grass. This is what caused me so much trouble for several years. I had all this Dallas grass in the yard.
I went to
Alright, so it's the rest of the side yard. And the side yard is a combination of several different grasses. I have some Bermuda that I've been working in here. And then it transitions over to centipede. This section right in here is centipede grass. Kind of like the way centipede grows. What I don't like about it is it's kind of picky on the chemicals that you can put on it. Yep, there's my granddaughter still in the show again. Then this right here was nothing but dirt at the beginning of the year. I have it filled in pretty good now with Bermuda. And then we transition over into my neighbor's yard, where he has zoysia, and the zoysia has carried over into my yard, which is fine. I don't care. His looks pretty good right now because he came over yesterday. He has one of those ride-on mowers that you can vacuum the leaves up, and so he's vacuumed his leaves up, where I just had to mulch mine in. Alright, so I'm gonna cut through the woods, I think, this time. Show the backyard, the state it's in right now. Alright, so as I come out of the backyard, first of all, these are the blueberry bushes that have been very productive. I'm gonna have to trim them back this year. They're getting just way too big. And then the backyard, I mulched it yesterday morning, got up all the leaves, blew off what was left. Of course, there's a lot come back in since then, since it's that time of the year. I know good and well I'm going to have to clean it a lot. And then here's this area here where the truck was that had no grass, and now has quite a bit growing. Looking forward to letting it grow on out the rest of this fall without leaves laying on top of it pushing down the grass. That's my problem. As I looked at it yesterday, a lot of it mashed down from the wet leaves, and we've had lots of rain the past few days. Leaves got wet and matted down, laid the grass over like that. But it's looking a whole lot better. Feeling good about it. I think it will fill on in okay. This area here, we're approaching, kind of going backwards from the way I've been going, but this is the area that's always been a problem. Can't seem to keep grass on it. One thing, this is an area where a lot of water runs down through here, washes away everything. I see a little bit down in there. It's come up since we've had this rain the past few days. Supposed to be getting a little sunshine next couple of days as we approach Thanksgiving. And here's the rest of the side yard. As I approach up here, this is another area that always had trouble keeping grass. But of course, part of the reason for that is tends to be where my daughter parks her car when she comes home. Right now she's in the driveway, but like last night, I don't know if you can see the tire tracks, but she parked right over on top of it. So, and here's the rest of the yard, front yard. I think I'm doing pretty well compared to the sea of brown that surrounds it. All right, well, that's the update of this week. I forget what week it is, 5th or 6th week. I'll put a note there on the video. But thank you for joining me again, and we'll talk to you next time.